When I first moved out here, Texas was in a 5-year flood, and though there were occasional storms so I could see how water flowed, I really didn't realize the problems I would have building a milk stall in this location. Jasmine! Come on, Jasmine, milk time! This is gonna be fun. Come on, Jasmine! I put these upside down to keep the water from getting in there. This is just gonna be so much fun. You're all done, Misty. It's time to come out. I know you don't want to get your feet all wet. Oh. Yeah, I know you don't want to get your feet all wet. But you're all done. Come on. Turn around, Misty. You're done. Come on, Pepper. Jasmine. Come on, Misty. Turn around. No, Jasmine, no. Come on. You need to leave. Come on. Time to leave. You're goats. You can find those stepping stones and come out. Come on. Let's come out. Come on, Misty. Turn around. Come on, you can do it. You're a goat. I put lots of stepping stones for you, both of you. Come on. Come on. Come on, you two. It's time to come out. You're missing out on the alfalfa. Come on, Misty, turn around. Am I going to have to make you turn around? Come on, Misty. I know it's miserable. Come on, Misty, you need to turn around. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ow. Come on. Come on, Misty. You can do it. There's a rock right in front of you. There you go. Okay, come on, Jasmine. Your turn. That's it. Come on, Jasmine. Oh, she ate it all. She's eating it all. You got to come out. I know. Okay. Imagine you are a goat. You do not like getting your feet wet. You do not like stepping in water or mud. But you're a dairy goat. And so you have to walk. This is the path you have to go to get to the milking stall. I don't enjoy this trip. Now, I've been working a teeny bit off and on, trying to improve it, but it's not doing, I put some stepping stones here and there. The goats use some of them, not all of them. No, I don't want anybody in here. Nope, you guys don't come in. You stay out. But see, it's really nasty in here. And I've removed some of this mud. I added these 2 stepping stones. This one was already here. But as you can see, It's nasty. I've done a little bit of work, but I need to do more. And these guys think it's milking time, but there's no food in here. It's not milking time. It's cleaning time. In the beginning, the rain events came sporadically, and yes, it flooded out here, but I was able to put some straw if I had it, or coastal hay. If I didn't have that, I know at least one time I tried sand, which wasn't very effective. I tried adding, small rocks, stepping stones, anything to make the conditions livable. And it would help at the moment. And then we'd go for a dry period and everything would dry up and be fine again. But then in 2018, a very rainy period showed up. We had a little more rain than normal in a period in the middle of summer. Usually summer's extremely dry. And then in early fall, we went for 6 straight weeks and basically got an entire year's worth of rain. And as the video shows, the place became a mud swamp. The goats hated it. I hated it. I couldn't even keep the milk clean. I wound up feeding it to the dogs all the time because mud would get in there. So of course I didn't want to drink the milk. And it just got to the place where I had to do something different. This was impossible. And so 1 bucket at a time, I started removing the mud. And if it was really soupy situation like what's showing in these buckets, I would have to let it drain and remove rocks. So I spent over a year, 1 bucket at a time, removing dirt and rocks from the milking stall. The smaller rocks would be used for potholes. The bigger rocks would be for other projects, usually lining the fence. And the dirt, I started dumping in various locations to raise the ground. And this took months. I mean, over a year. Like this area right here where the milking stall is. I pulled the milking stall to higher ground, and then I started dumping the dirt there to help raise the elevation of the ground there so it's not flooded. When it was muddy but not soupy, I could often get 2, even 4 buckets of mud removed in a day. But when it was dry, like in this clip, it could take an hour to fill up 1 bucket. It was really exhausting work. Well, I wanted to come in here and try to remove some of the mud. I knew it would be muddy. Yeah. I'm not thinking that's going to happen. I think we need some of the water to evaporate. Yeah, this is kind of not good. Hey, get off my butt. Get off my butt. You stay off my butt. Okay. This is what it looks like at the moment. And I am going to start shoveling some of this mud out and see what kind of progress I can make. But it's probably been, it's been weeks, maybe a month since I've really been able to get in here. Now, we were supposed to have thunderstorms overnight, and they missed me. They were all up north. And I barely, well, actually the radar showed a storm going over me this morning, but just the bottom part of it, and I really didn't get any rain. So I don't know what the radar was. I don't know. It was kind of misty, but now the sun is out, the sky is blue, and the level of water in here is getting better. So I'm gonna shove some mud out of here and see what I can accomplish before it rains again. Well, I'm back here inside here. Let's see, it's Wednesday today, and as you can see, the water has disappeared. It's muddy, but more like soft dirt. And so I want to get busy working in here, but I've got a little problem. The water's been replaced by somebody else. Yeah, and this little girl keeps bugging me too. Yeah, she wants to play and hop all over everything. But it's kind of hard to get rid of all the mud with a dog in my way. So I guess I will handle this area over here. Yes, I'm standing on muddy area. Maybe over here I can work. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I really wanted to work on this area right here. Maybe after a few minutes she'll get up and leave. But obviously she's hot and it's nice and cool there. And it's shady in here. I'm sure she's loving it. I can't close the door. It's just... Well, I mean, once I finish this, I'll have to get my great neighbor friend to come and help me fix it so it's more plumb or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll correct itself. I don't know. But right now I can't even latch it. So that's just the way it is. So I'm going to get busy because I want to fill this up and get some mud out of here before it decides to rain again. Okay, I sat down. I'm trying to get the rocks and loosen up the dirt so I can get dirt from here along the edge. And I'm having a lot of problems because this one wants petting and this one wants petting, and how am I supposed to get work done when you guys won't leave me alone? Yes, how am I supposed to get work done? Yes. Yeah. And you wonder why it's taking me so long to get this done. Hey, stop eating that hair. Go play with somebody else. Are you helping me? Loosening up some of the dirt so I can get it out of here? You're helping me dig out all this mud and dirt? It's really dirt now, not mud. Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate that. Okay, you guys. I don't need your help. Okay? No, get off of me. I don't need everybody's help. Everybody get out of here. Out. Like I said earlier, I removed a ton of rocks. Little rocks, big rocks. It was just a massive amount of rocks. I couldn't believe how many rocks of different variety of sizes I removed. And the dirt, I would haul wagon after wagon after wagon after bucket of dirt and dump it in other areas of the goat paddock, and it was a major job to accomplish this. Well, I can't say I've completely excavated the area. There's still a lot of dirt back there, but it's kind of hard to get to with the milking stall there. But I've made a huge dent. I've gotten down to basically solid sheet of rock or rocks that I can't move. And so I am going to go to phase 2. Yesterday, I carpooled with a friend and we stopped at the hardware store. And I got 2 bags of cement that the bags were actually opened. And so I got those for $1 each. So those 2 bags of cement, and they're almost a full bag, just some of it's missing, for $1. And then I bought 3 more bags of cement. And last night was a little scary because they're out in the open, a little plastic wrapped around them, but not much. And it's not supposed to rain, but rain came through. And right at the last second, the part that looked like it was going to hit me just moved up north of me and missed me altogether. Though during the day, I got a little bit of rain, even though there was no rain in the forecast. So I am now going to start filling this sucker up. But I'm not going to fill it up with just cement because that can get pricey, and I don't have enough money to buy this. I mean, that's a lot of cement I'd have to buy, and I don't have that much money. So I've been thinking about this for a long time. Been working on this almost a year, so I've had plenty of time to think. And I'll show you my plan. This has been sitting here all night long, just settling out. I spread as much of the concrete as I could, but it's kind of hard when it's so cloudy and underwater. But that's what it's looking like. The water level has actually gone down significantly. So either it's really evaporating or there is slight cracks, or it's going through the sides here. I don't know how it's getting out. But that's what's happening. That was a solid piece of where it got wet and hard in the bag. But that's okay. It's just like a big rock. So that's what the floor looks right now. I have dumped all the concrete I had, which was 2 bags of 80-pound that was hard, that had gotten hard from being out in the weather for a year. And then I just bought this week 5 bags fresh. And so that's what I poured in here, along with a ton of rocks. Obviously I need a lot more, but it will have to wait till I have more money, because I only have a teeny bit each month. So that's what it looks like right now. I've dried up everybody. I've stopped milking it, just with the weather and the conditions and everything going on. It just became too much. So I just quit milking everybody, let everybody dry up. Not sure if anybody's nursing a baby anymore. Haven't witnessed it. So that's what's going on with the milking stall. It will just, this water is just going to slowly disappear, and I'll see what needs to be done, whether I should add more rocks to a certain location or not. As time goes on, I will just keep buying bags. You know, a few here, a few there, and, you know, come pour them in the different locations until I have a floor. After that first layer that I put down, having the money to buy more cement was very sporadic. I only bought a few bags at a time. Some months nothing. But then the world pandemic hit and I got a stimulus check and I could start buying bags of cement. It took 3 garden hoses. Each hose was like several, 2 hoses were 100 feet long, and I think one was 50 feet, I'm not sure, 75. But I strung them together, connected them, and then I would just, you know, after smoothing out all the cement, I would just flood it. And, you know, this was the quick-crete kind that you would use for fence posts and stuff. So I mean, this is not the proper way to do a floor, but this is just a milking stall. Who cares? And I would just run the hose until this whole area got flooded and then let the water seep into it until it became a solid floor. It's been well over a year and a half, and basically the floor is done. Obviously, I could put a little bit more there. I've thought about putting some cement right there because it's a tripping hazard. And it's not really flat. There's a little area there, so I do have one more bag that I've bought that's still in the truck. Put a little bit there to, trying to level it. It's kind of hard to level. But I've been trying. But I am actually using the milking stall now. I have been for a couple weeks now. And it's working great. We haven't had any real rain, not the flooding kind of rain. So I may need to actually buy a bunch more cement in the future to elevate the floor so that it doesn't flood. That it's above flood stage. We'll see. But for now, I'm done. It's been a long process, a tedious job. I never realized it would take this long. I think if somebody had told me back in August, September, October, when I decided I needed to redo this floor, if they had told me how hard it was going to be, how tedious, how much work, and how long it was going to take, I probably wouldn't do it. Because it was a lot more work than I ever expected it to take. But that's the conclusion for now of the milking stall project. And when we do get a significant rain, I'll update you how it went. If we got, if it stayed fairly dry in there, or if I need to add another 5 to 10 bags to raise the floor level. So, you take care, and I know this was a long video, and thank you for sticking to the end.